here in the Fat Pad. I'm Chuck, and
I'm Scott.
I just woke up and I'm forcing myself to drink coffee because we're not doing energy drinks all of February, which sucks. But about to go get my hair cut this morning, and then the beard is coming off, so it's gonna be a weird day.
All right, well, my hair is quite a bit shorter. I already feel lighter, so hopefully this will get me down to the 220s, especially once this fucking beard comes off. Well, that was that.
why are you so down, bub?
Well, for those that can't see, that listen to us, my beard is gone.
For the first time in 20 years?
For the first time, I truly am. I was trying to think when the last time I shaved with a razor was. And I truly think I was like 17 or 18.
That's crazy. Like graduation or something, maybe?
The thing is, my beard grows so slow that it might have been my freshman year of college, like when I was 18. Because I remember taking one that I used like once.
And if you notice,
Charles's beard is gone as well.
Yes.
Charles looks normal.
Woo! It feels good, baby. It feels good.
I don't look great. Steffi does not love it. I do not love it. I can't stop touching my face, though.
Just wait till you swim. I want you to swim so bad because you're going to be like, wow, this feels amazing.
Yeah. I don't love it, just to be upfront. What's her name? Hannah?
Yep.
The experience was awesome.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Like, she did shave me into handlebar mustache, which was gnarly at first, which I might have to bring that back at some point. But
it was awesome.
My face is cold. I look like a toddler. My double chin is firmly still here. In solidarity for Charles, I did this. So,
and I appreciate it, bub.
Yeah, of course. But we're still in the middle of the try hair bet. So, we're dyeing our hair blue for the first triathlon. Hopefully my beard is back by then. Who knows? But I'll get used to it. It's been about an hour and a half. So it's very weird, but we do have a good show today. We do have a guest coming on, a guy that I went to grade school and high school with. I haven't seen him forever, so I'm very much looking forward to talking to him. His name is Dan Reynolds, so stay tuned for that. But to start things off, we need to get into our weight updates. So
292. You go.
So how holding each other accountable.
Yep.
What's going on, dude?
I mean,
it's 299, but that was with all your clothes on.
Yeah. So
last week.
I was laid up with gout, which is finally I'm at 95%. Mm-hmm. Like you see me, I'm walking upstairs. It feels good. It's just a couple pain spots still.
And obviously not eating well.
Actually, I'm not eating terrible. Mm-hmm. I mean, I stayed under 1,500 calories all but one day last week. I wasn't moving at all. I was, literally laying on the couch, elevating, drinking a gallon of water every day, just trying to flush.
And 1,500 calories worth of cherry juice too.
Yes.
5,000 calories worth of cherry juice.
Yes. So anybody who's had gout knows that tart cherry, it's just tart cherry juice. It does not taste good. It's very tart. Mm-hmm. But it does help with the inflammation. And, unfortunately, I didn't get to do the race.
Mm-hmm. We'll talk about that.
I left work early so I could ice and try to get the swelling down and just try to get it. Like I even bought medical creams and everything. I've been rubbing my foot for a week with creams and everything. And it finally just went away. And I can tell you that my diet is forever changed because that's never happening again. That was
Like,
Did
you talk to your doctor today?
No, phone tag all day today.
Oh.
So I'm gonna call him again tomorrow morning. I was in the middle of my shave whenever he called me back, unfortunately. And I mean, my diet, like, after getting over gout most of the way, I went and had Korean barbecue, and
Came back with a vengeance.
it came back with a vengeance. Like I've never been hit like that double, especially whenever I'm taking, the allopurinol. I've never had gout come through whenever I'm taking the prescribed medication, and it was terrible. Like I sent you pictures. Like
it was bad.
It was very bad. Like my big toe paw, or whatever you want to call it, my foot pad was like quadruple the size of my left foot. And I woke up at like 6:30 and went downstairs and iced for like 15 minutes on Saturday and took it off, put my compression on. So I actually bought compression things for my arches to try to shrink.
I have socks with those in it.
Yeah.
When I was having plantar fasciitis real bad, they do help.
I was using the balls that we were using for I was doing everything to try to break it up because I wanted to at least go and walk the 4 miles. And I mean, I went on treadmill last night, even with it feeling a lot better yesterday. And I got 0.07 or 0.08, and I was like, okay, I'm done because I'm starting to feel pain. I think I could do a half mile to a mile today. So it's getting there. And I'm not going to let that happen again because that just pretty much fucked my whole January.
Well,
whole January. I swam 5 miles in January, but
we are in February. February has to be
a huge
month to get back on track because
you
just keep talking in circles around it. You got to fix your diet.
Oh, bro. I agree 100%.
Yeah, because
I mean, gout shows you that my diet wasn't on point. You don't get gout without a good diet.
Yeah. So I do think big things are in store for you in February, and personal and with work. So I'm looking forward to it because I need you to catch up, bro.
I gotta catch up. I mean, I'm not going to beat you in any races this year being a fat guy because you're getting skinny. Scotty too hottie today. Look at that face.
I know.
Scotty was too fucking hot.
I was laying in bed after Saturday after the race that I did, and I was like, I'm going to go for the perfect year, the perfect season. I'm going to go undefeated all year. I know that's not going to happen. But
listen to this guy.
I know. I was like, I'm going to fucking do it.
Well, I'm going to do what you did last year, and I'm going to run the race after you. So I'm going to go for your time whenever I do this third race.
Oh, it doesn't count.
Oh, it does? It counted for you, though?
Well, you didn't count it last time when I beat you. We didn't even do we didn't even count the virtual.
We didn't count the virtual.
Yeah.
So, but it'll take it'll be 2-0.
I'll give it to you with an asterisk. But
I don't. Well, yeah, I'll do 2-0 if I beat you, though.
All right, that works.
Okay,
that works. I'll take it.
It's not a loss.
But we'll get to do it first. We'll get into the race here in a second. But with my weight updates, it's a big one. 230.6. So that means from May of 2023. So before we started this, I was 330.9. So I have now lost over 100 pounds.
And
100 pounds. All right. I was just trying to find the right button there.
And hopefully in the next couple of weeks, you'll be able to say 100 pounds in 13 and a half months. Right?
Yeah. So I still want to go down to 222, which we kind of started this at. But just being down 100 pounds for my highest that I recorded.
Yeah. That's huge.
It's crazy. It's crazy to think about. And it's crazy to think that I was like, I'll be happy at 275. Fuck no. I'm not even happy down 100 pounds.
I'm so glad. I'm so happy for you.
Man. Well, the thing is, I didn't want to set myself up with goals and fail because that would make me fall off. And this whole thing about it is being sustainable.
You fall off whenever you fell. Go.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want that to happen. Didn't get into the 220s by February, which is a little disappointing. But I think on Saturday I was like 230.3. So I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. Feels really cool. It honestly was more a relief than anything because I've been flirting with like between 95 and 100 pounds for fucking months.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Feels so good.
The motivation to get over the hump now. I love it, bub.
Yeah. Now I don't want to take my foot off the gas, which I kind of.
I got something to help you along the way.
Yeah, but I also got up. Alex came and did the 7K with me. My goal was an hour. Did it in 55 minutes and feel really, really good about it. But I did sprain my toe, and it sucks.
Does it still hurt?
Not nearly as bad as
Good.
yesterday because I went and played pickleball, which, by the way,
Low key awesome, right?
Absolutely love.
It's low key awesome.
I absolutely love. We'll talk about pickleball later, but Charles, in typical Charles fashion, brought snacks for us.
I brought
today.
a celebratory snack for him. So this is the only unhealthy one. The new.
Yeah, I actually saw these on TikTok and they look awesome.
The new Post Malones.
Yeah, the Post Malone Oreos.
Yes.
They're like, aren't they like peanut butter and jelly or some shit?
Salted caramel.
All
and
right.
you got the vanilla and the chocolate on each side.
And it has a butterfly on one side.
You got the butterfly. I got the Oreo. I don't know which one this is.
I don't know. It's something with Post Malone. I kind of like Post Malone, though. He looks like Pigpen from Peanuts.
That's the best Oreo I've ever had.
It's pretty good.
That's all the flavors I love. Caramel. Really salty, too.
I like the lemon ones more that you didn't like.
Now, getting into
We did dessert first.
Well, that's because these are healthier. And I know you're not going to put these down.
I know.
So, my aunt came into town, got me some more Telsey pretzels.
Yep.
Which they just relocated to Jasper, Indiana, home of Scott Rowland. But they're still called Telsey pretzels.
Scott Rowland's my favorite third baseman ever.
Mine too. And I know you love this one. So
yeah,
we've got this one, the garlic. We'll do that one last.
And we don't necessarily need to do the garlic, but I do want to try these.
All right. I'm going to let you open them.
We have ranch, we have buffalo, and garlic.
The only one I'm missing that you haven't tried is the Cajun, which is kind of similar to the buffalo, but I think the Cajun's better.
Man, they were loud. All right, I got two big ones. All right, Tell City, you've been great so far.
And you're staying there. That's awesome.
I still kind of taste caramel from the Oreo. I think I like the garlic more.
Oh yeah.
I thought I'd like the ranch more, but I don't.
They're still solid.
It's just a good ass pretzel.
All right.
What was the first one we had? The cheese? Yeah. And the original.
Mm-hmm. The original was the very first one you had.
I do love like the regular buffalo pretzels that like I don't know who makes pretzels, like the big national one. I do like those a lot. All right, let's try the buffalo. It's very buffalo-y, but very good. The ranch is kind of light on the flavor, to be honest. Buffalo is very heavy on the flavor.
They are. Would you like to try pretzel? I know she would. We got another guest appearance today.
To be mad about my beard some more?
I'm not mad. I love you no matter what.
We have two new flavors, buffalo
But if I hadn't come down here, I wouldn't have known that they were pretzels.
and ranch.
Oh.
The real
in heaven.
crunchy.
Mm. I feel like the cheddar ones the most.
The what?
The cheddar ones.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you liked the garlics.
I never had the garlic.
You had the garlic.
Okay.
All right.
I had the cheese. Thank you.
There's the garlic.
Okay, the second ranch I had was better. There was a lot more ranch on it.
The garlic is just so good.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, hang on.
Before I met Steffi, she went semi-viral about a garlic tweet.
I did.
When I was doing my creeping on you, I found that.
Mm-hmm. And then I changed my bio to say, yes, I am the garlic girl.
Yeah, like what was it? Like you use like 4 whole cloves instead of...
I don't remember even what the tweet said. It was like, when it says to use like 4 cloves, it means I'm using like 4 heads of garlic.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
exactly.
I don't remember.
We do that too.
It was something like that. Oh, I got too many pretzels going on.
Garlic's the best.
Yeah. She just got a loaded ranch one though.
Oh.
She might like that one.
Oh, that's good. Here. too much trouble. Well, I came down to ask if you want any octopus balls.
Fuck yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put them in the air fryer. Well, actually, let me know when you guys are like 5 minutes done, and then I'll put it in the air fryer.
I would say just give us like 20 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, I'll pop it in there.
Let's see what she says about the last one here.
Do you want any octopus balls?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
they're very crunchy.
Oh,
All right, the ranch is growing on me.
I like the ranch. The garlic is my
Yeah, the garlic's the
my
best.
top one.
All right,
But I really
put them
like
away. Put them away.
Okay, I'm gonna go make the octopus balls. All right. I love you.
I love you.
Okay.
Oh, I like the ranch.
They're going away because we don't need another episode of us just eating the entire time.
They're so good though.
But they are good. Oh, my mouth is dry. All right. But yeah, so 7K was great. I was very proud of myself. Spraining my toe sucked. I really hope you're able to do the virtual one so you can complete the medal set. Because
I know.
one more to go in 2 weeks. And I hope that oh, this is not working out well. I hope my toe's back to normal because I could barely walk last night. Like, I did look it up. It is turf toe. For sure.
I guessed it, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. I ran the longest that I've run without stopping. I did like over 1.5 miles without stopping to walk. And the main reason I did that is because I needed to tie my shoe. The way back, like it was an out and back because like some of the trail was still icy. Did walk a lot more. But me and Alex stayed together the whole time. He was kind of pacing me. And yeah, it was good, dude. Like I was really proud of myself. My Apple Watch fucked up though, unfortunately. And stopped at 3.7 miles.
I know. I saw that and I was like, wow, he did a great time because I looked at what the starting time was. I'm like, dude, he just crushed it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, maybe it was longer than 3.7. It just didn't work right.
Yeah, so I started it again, but super, super proud of myself.
You should be.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll let you do it, submit your time virtual, and then we got to do the last one together, which is a 5 mile in St. Charles. They just keep getting further and further away and earlier.
It's 8:30 still, right?
Oh, it's another 8:30. Yeah, you're right. Because one of them was at 7.
Yeah, the Kirkwood one was the only one they showed early start time.
So we talked about it before. We're going to try to run a 5K every month at least. So March, we signed up for the Running from Yeti 10K.
Oh, doubling down on that 5K.
Which I think makes sense because we've been ramping up all year. We did a 5K. We did a 4 mile. We did well, you haven't done it yet, but I did a 7K, and then we're going to do a 5 mile, and then the next step is just 6.2, which is 2 weeks or 3 weeks after that one. So we signed up for that. So for those of you in St. Louis, come do it with us. I think Deathridge already signed up.
Nice.
And then also we signed up for the Cardinals 5K. They host a 5K at Busch Stadium, which I'm very, very excited for.
Yep.
Get a Ray Langford medal.
One of my favorite cards
I
of all
loved Ray Langford.
A little lefty that just stroked, bub.
And then we also signed up for the Rookies and Rockstars, our first try this year, and we are doing the sprint again to see how much better we got than last year.
Damn right. We're gonna crush those times.
I think it was like an hour 56 was mine. And yours was like 10 seconds faster than me. Whatever it was. I'm hoping an hour and 45. What I'm hoping for. I know you're gonna be like an hour and 20, bub.
No.
I think Alex signed up for the long one.
I told you what I think we will get.
Hour and a half.
Yes, I really think we will.
I mean,
an hour and a half to hour and 35, I think, is realistically what we're going to do. We're going to do the 5K in 30. We're going to do the bike in 45. And we're going to swim in 8. That gives us 7 minutes of transition time.
We'll see. If I do an hour 45, I'll be thrilled. But I'm pretty sure Alex signed up to do the long course. I really played with the idea because it's not a full Olympic distance. It's only 500 swimming.
Yeah.
And it is like 25 miles and then a 6K at the end or 10K at the end. But
yeah.
So I see you after this year.
Yeah. This is about seeing accomplishments, right? And building on those.
So like the first half of the year is planned out. I think I'm going to do that mudding obstacle course one. I know you're probably not going to be able to do it, which is totally understandable. I'll try to talk. Maybe Deathridge will do it with me.
Yeah. But
back to pickleball. We got to play pickleball, dude. I'm not good.
Okay.
I think I'm okay, but like I'm not good by any means. But like I just kept wanting to keep playing. Keep playing.
It's
keep
addicting.
Playing.
I stayed on the court the whole time.
Did eat shit 3 times diving for the ball. My hip is very sore today. But dude, I had so much fun. And I didn't feel like it was a workout, dude. Like I was drenched at the end, but I wasn't sore besides my hip.
So our injury update is you have turf toe.
Yep.
You got a hip.
I mean, my hip, it's fine.
My gout is finally clearing up,
but
my shoulder is still jacked from falling whenever I tried skiing.
Really?
Yeah.
Like I said, the secret is just don't fall. Makes it real easy, dude.
I'm sure it does. I wish I was at that level skiing.
I was actually reading about Hidden Valley today, even though it's been like 50, it was 70 fucking degrees today, which is stupid, and I don't like that. But they apparently like they're still going.
Yeah.
So I do want to go try snowboarding this year.
I don't want to get hurt again this year, but at the same time, I do want to go snowboard. I do want to practice again. I can't call what I did snowboarding. No. I want to practice again. Shut up. You're supposed to be supportive.
The thing is, like, you talked the game like you knew what you were doing.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I didn't hurt myself one time falling.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fall. But I would like to do that if we can make it work. I know we got a busy few weeks coming up because we got races, we got Valentine's Day. I also might be going to Hawaii. That's kind of a work in progress.
That's awesome.
So we will.
That's big time.
We'll see.
I got Napa.
Yeah, you got Napa coming up. Yeah. That's when I'll be in Hawaii. So that might be our first week off. 2 guys won't scale.
I'll be back Monday.
I won't.
Coming live from Hawaii, kind of like Florida, huh?
I mean, I guess I could do that. Yeah.
I
don't know. Well, if we end up going,
you got to go back.
But yeah, so we've got pretty much the first half of the year mapped out and signed up for. We probably should register for other triathlons soonish and other races. And I'm going to keep looking for 5Ks to do throughout the year because I do want to keep this going. Because I really want to see how far I come at the end of the year.
And I really hope that we don't have a try on the weekend of the Schweitzer Fest 6 mile road run. Because that would be like something I would love to do with you.
Let's look it up.
Because that was my childhood 6 mile road run that we did growing up. Thinking about that.
Schweitzer what?
Fest. Tell City. There it is right there.
Okay. It is August 10th through the 13th.
When is the Chicago try?
I think I got our calendar on here. It's not then. Chicago tries like the 10th or the 23rd.
Right there on my calendars.
Yeah, I'm just going to August. Do we have anything? August 9th? No. 16th? No. 23rd? Oh, it's the Market Mile.
So we can go 3 weeks back to back. It's only a mile. The Market Mile. The Market Mile.
Yeah. And also, speaking of that, Mark is hosting a new event, which I'm going to ask him to come on. We can talk about it again. The Dogwood Run. It's in Ladue. It's like a 3K.
Nice.
So that's one that will be a goal of mine to just run the whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I think I did the other day, but it would be nice to like time it and stuff.
Yeah. But
we want to have Mark back on, but really excited for him. I think that's something we definitely got to pencil in. I think it's in June.
Okay.
I don't know exactly when it is. I'm completely
go to our June and see what we got in June. I think.
Well, let's look up the Dogwood Run first.
Okay.
May 24th. I was way the fuck off.
All right. Go to our calendars real quick.
I don't think we have anything.
No, I don't.
Oh, I do. Why? Just show me the whole month. I don't need. Yeah, I have the Peddler's Jamboree.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, I'll hold it down for us on that.
You can.
Oh, I'll get the medal for us. Don't worry about. You get that Peddler's Jamboree medal, and I'll get this medal.
They don't have a medal.
Oh, they don't.
They got a T-shirt.
Oh,
Jump Pinewood. The thing is, if my friends are even down to do it again, I don't know because Brett is having a kid. I don't know if Jared's going to be able to do it. I don't know if Alex is going to do it. So I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I'm going to commit to doing it next year.
Okay. I still think you should do it this year.
Things have come up.
Yeah, that's true.
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 Because I think Mother's Day weekend is that weekend, or
no, it's Memorial Day weekend.
It's Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, I'll be back home.
Yeah, so
after Saturday's run.
But back to like how I was talking about pickleball. I was going to sleep last night, and I was like, I have too many hobbies. Multi-sport, running is creeping in there, riding bikes, playing drums, doing this. Now I want pickleball to be in there.
And skiing. Don't forget skiing.
And skiing, yeah, and kayaking and all this stuff. We once again we're running into the problem where we have too much going on.
Yeah.
I do want to play pickleball more. Like that is a for sure thing. I hope the microphones pick that up. Charles just shitting his pants over here.
I'm not either.
Wild. But we just have a lot. And plus we got to do a kayak trip, a canoe trip. Kayak trip. I did find a place, camp on the river. They take your kayak for you. It's like $20 and you float back to your campsite. And I say we'd go down on a Saturday, float. I mean, we could drive back, but I really wouldn't want to. And then just camp one night and then come home. I think that'd be super fun.
Yeah.
So I was hoping to do that in June or so.
Okay.
And actually August 13th won't work. I'm going on a float trip that weekend.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure out a date and I'll like have her family come in. So it's not a big deal.
Yeah. No, I think that'd be super fun. But we need to take a quick break and we'll be
eat more pretzel.
Right back. Yeah, I'll eat a pretzel. For sure. All right, we'll be right back.
Well, we got Dan coming on, right?
Yeah.
So you'll see us back. We're
gonna take a break. Dan is waiting on us, so we will get to him, and we'll see you guys here in just a second. And welcome back. We have our guest with us today. His name is Dan Reynolds. He's coming to us live. Well, not live when you guys watch this, but live from the Tampa area in Florida. Dan and I actually went to grade school and high school together. We were just kind of talking about this before we got on here, but I don't think I've seen him since high school. So it's great to see you. I have been following you on Instagram. He's on a bit of a fitness journey himself, so I'll go ahead and let him introduce himself and kind of,
What's up, Dan?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, down here in Florida. Went to school, with Scott. I'm saying I'm a lot.
We're both midgets.
Yeah. Far from a midget. I was always tall and fat growing up, and tried doing some weight loss things a few times and failed. And here I am, a little over 2 years in this journey, and 200 pounds down, and just now I'm just trying to go after some different, pretty wild goals fitness wise.
Hell yeah, dude!
That's awesome, dude.
So 200 pounds down total.
Yeah, 200. My heaviest, I was 437 pounds. Lowest was 237. I'm currently 241. So.
Nice. Well, dude,
that's water weight.
Yeah,
that's just some water weight, Bob.
There's always backsliding. Yeah, you've lost more than me and Charles combined so far.
That's crazy.
We're at like 160, I think, combined.
Yeah,
that's because Scott's carrying us.
I'm doing what I can. But
no, it's great. I mean, Scott, you're down 100 pounds. That's awesome.
Yeah, 100 pounds as of this past like Friday or Thursday or whatever it was. Yeah,
awesome.
It's funny. I was like out playing pickleball this weekend, and my friends were like, "How does it feel?" I'm like, to be honest, I'm just relieved because I was just like between 95 and like 98 for like a month, and it was driving me crazy. And then to finally get there felt good. So, what was your highest again?
437 pounds.
Dang, dude! And you're like my age, right? Like 38, 39.
So, yeah, I'll be 40 in August this year. Yeah.
Gotcha.
What date did you start your journey on? I'm sure you have a date and everything.
God, officially started. So I had weight loss surgery.
Okay.
At my heaviest, it was probably July of, let's see, it's 25. Trying to think. I'm over 2 years from the weight loss surgery now. Mm-hmm. So this probably would have been in 22. I was just drinking a lot, partying a lot. wasn't really getting anywhere with my job either. And just kind of woke up one day and I got tired of it and started working out before I made the commitment to the weight loss surgery, to the doctor. But
did they
it's
like
pretty, it's been
recommend
pretty
it?
better. Do what?
Yeah, did they recommend weight loss surgery? Like, did your doctor do that, or like what was like your like oh, I need to start on it? Because I'm sure they made you lose weight beforehand, right?
Yeah. Well, not really lose weight. Once I started, so the breaking point for me was just my back. My lower back was hurting. I work in utilities, so I was getting to the point where it was getting hard to do my job. So if you can't make money, you can't work. You can't really make money to support yourself and live. So I started going to Orange Theory Fitness back then. 400 and something pounds.
My sister does that. She really likes it, actually.
Yeah. No, it was great. Started doing that, and then I went to the weight loss doctor. It was January 1st, and I was down to 409 pounds at that point. And they're like, well, we'll start the process, and you can't gain any weight. They didn't tell me to lose weight. They didn't tell me I had to gain weight. But in my head, I'm like, well, I want to freaking lose some weight. So, 400 pounds. I'm going to Orange Theory. I did their dry try at 407 pounds.
Damn,
so that was pretty.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's impressive on its own, man.
Well, what exactly is a dry try?
It's their dry. It's their version of a triathlon. You take out the swimming. So it was a 2,000 meter row. I forget what it is right now. 2,000
body weight something or like
yeah,
that?
you do body weight exercises. I think it was like 300 reps of body weight exercises. I think a 2,000 meter row and then a 5K run.
Damn, dude. I would rather swim like 3 miles than do 50 body weight exercises, dude. I hate them.
Oh yeah,
I hate them. They've gotten a lot easier that I lost some weight, but
so did they make you do like 300 burpees? Was that what it was? Or
no, it was different exercises. It was like bench hopovers and push-ups, and there was burpees involved. I mean, I couldn't do half of them, so I had to do their modifications. But I mean, it was just something that I wanted to do, and my wife says I'm like a pit bull because whenever I set my mind on something, I just latch on and I don't let go.
Well,
I just go for it.
You're living proof, dude.
I'm thinking that we need to challenge him to join 2 Guys 1 Scale and try.
Well, I know. Well, actually, that's one thing I was wanting to ask him about in a little bit, but
I jump the gun always. I Charles a lot.
Yeah, no. But yeah, I mean, I saw I guess it was like fairly early on because you've made a lot of progress since I started following you on Instagram. Which you can give a shout out to your Instagram, whatever. We'll obviously link to everything, but it's been awesome to see, dude. Because I mean, we grew up together, and I was always a big guy, but you were like the big guy in our class, like you always were, and now you're fucking looking great, dude. What are you down to now?
I'm down to 241 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, no, and it kind of fluctuates because right now I'm trying to lift heavy on top of running as well, and biking and doing all this stuff because as you guys already know, I signed up for my first triathlon because you guys motivated me to do that, so appreciate that.
Yeah.
And then it's here in St. Petersburg. It's going to be in April. It's the St. Anthony's Triathlon. I'm going to do the sprint to start. So.
Yeah, it's a good way to go.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's open water swim, right? Like it's in the ocean.
Yeah. It's gonna be in the bay.
That's awesome, dude.
Open water is a whole different animal, as we found out.
That's awesome. It is, dude. Like sprints are so awesome. It's a great way to start out instead of just trying for an Olympic or 70.3. Like, they're fun.
I debated. I was back and forth on going to the Olympic or the sprint. My wife's like, yeah, I think you should do the sprint. So my Christmas present was her paying for my my entry. So she's like, no, you're doing the sprint. You're not gonna kill yourself your first time.
Yeah, that's my wife was the same way. Like, because we're talking about increasing and eventually doing like a half Ironman at some point. Maybe next year. We'll see if we get through this year alive. But my wife's like, I'm just worried about you because, you know, we're both super competitive guys and like, you know, we push ourselves a little hard sometimes. Like, but
surprised we didn't have a heart attack last year. I'm just saying.
The Chicago Triathlon, I felt real bad afterwards, like real bad. But I didn't eat anything or drink anything. So make sure you, especially like in Florida, I know it's super hot. Make sure you drink a lot of water during it.
Oh, water is crucial. And I messed around and started running. My first run was the 4 miles on the 4th of July in Florida.
That's
brutal, dude. It was hot at 7 a.m. Let me just tell you. I was drenched in sweat before the run even started.
What was your time?
4 miles. It was like 40 minutes and 42 seconds, I think.
He's crushing.
Yeah, dude.
He's crushing. You know
dude.
what? You're not invited to come do a try with us. We got enough competition out there, Bob.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I saw recently, it was right before I asked you to come on here, like you had done a 10K in under an hour, right?
Yeah, my best 10K is like 40. It was 40 something minutes, something like that.
Dude, that's unbelievable.
Can't think off the top of my head right now.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, dude. Yeah, because I just did a 7K. Saturday, and my goal was under an hour, and I did it in 55 minutes, which I feel pretty good about.
Heck yeah.
I mean, the thing is, I've always hated running because, like, I played sports growing up, like, but it was always like running to first base or swimming was my thing,
Yeah. Or I remember us growing up running back and forth on a basketball court.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, because me and you were like the two tall guys because you're even taller than I am.
Yeah.
So, it was a good time.
Have you went out and did a suicide anytime since you lost your weight?
What the hell's a suicide?
On a basketball court,
where you go run to the
free throw line, half court.
No, I haven't tried to torture myself like that.
Yeah. We did one.
Yeah,
but it was probably like 40 pounds ago for me.
Yeah,
30 pounds ago or so, and it was not fun.
It was brutal.
I was gassed. It was brutal. Yeah. So what got you like? What was that?
I do enjoy like HIIT classes. Some good cardio like that.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, I see you're really involved with like First Form and stuff like that.
Yeah, I kind of live off of their products. I've been on their app now for, before COVID even. I started doing their weight loss challenge back when I had lost 80 pounds and COVID happened. I gained 120. The good old story here. Yeah. So, and that was just my story, always trying to lose weight and gain weight.
Yeah, sorry, Charles is taking a video of my wife coming down to see my beard for the first time.
No beard? Yeah. What are you talking about? Face, I wish you could see her face right now. He looks good, doesn't he?
She's probably freaking out.
She likes it. She's shaking her head up and down.
Yeah, you like it? This is what I looked like in high school.
I'm in tears.
Yeah. All right, I'll be up in a little bit. I love you. She's not pumped about it. But yeah.
I'm in tears over here.
Yeah. Isn't First Form a St. Louis thing?
Yeah, no, it's a St. Louis thing. Obviously I'm still a Cardinals fan.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to be lately, but yeah.
No, yeah. Just like I'm a Cowboys fan in football, like everybody gives me shit. Like,
yeah. Well, I'm a Bears fan. Everyone gives me shit because we're so bad.
You should have become a Tampa Bay fan when you moved down there.
I went to like 4 games this year, so I mean that might happen.
I do like Baker doing well down there. It's cool to see.
Yeah.
It is cool to see. I always like Baker Mayfield. So you've been using First Form. So what got you into like starting to do like 5Ks and 10Ks and all that kind of stuff? Because we just kind of hit the ground running and everything. I was like, I've always wanted to do a triathlon, and then we started this shit, and now we're running races every other weekend.
Really, I got invited to do that run, the 4 and the 4th. I was just lifting heavy. To be honest with you, I had stopped going to Orange Theory. I was just focused on lifting heavy, and I was just walking on the treadmill at an incline. And someone's like, well, let's go do 4 miles on the 4th. And I'm like, all right, let's go do it. So I did it, and I'm like, I felt hated the running part during it, but the sense of accomplishment afterwards, it was just so great, and I kind of got addicted to it. So, hell, my 40th this year is in August, and I have signed up to do a Tough Mudder up in Rockford, up there by Chicago.
Oh, Rockford, Illinois.
Yeah.
Nice. Maybe I'll have to make the trip up to do that with you. That'd be fun. Because there's a mud run here in St. Louis, but I don't think Charles is going to be able to do it. So, maybe we'll go to Rockford.
Well, it's Father's Day.
Yeah, it's Father's Day. He's
okay.
stuff going on. So,
Gotcha.
Well, that's awesome, man. So, do you? So, how long have you been in Florida now? It's been a while.
2019, so it's about 6 years.
Oh, gotcha. Nice.
Yeah.
What brought you down there? Was it work?
Yeah, I transferred down with my job. It was just more opportunity for career growth, and it's benefited.
Yeah,
the weight loss is just. I mean, to be honest, the weight loss, the journey. I mean, it's benefited me in my career and my everyday life, my marriage. I mean, my wife's been on this journey with me too. I haven't even mentioned that. Those photos aren't on Instagram, but when she pulls up the photo and shows people us, she says, "Look at these manatees." Because I mean, we both lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. Oh, that's great to hear. I didn't know your wife was doing it with you. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's one thing we always talk about. I mean, our wives being supportive in this. Getting up at 6 a.m. to watch us do triathlons, and his wife was with us in Chicago when we did the triathlon, and like all the shit. Like, oh yeah, what do you want to do Friday? Well, I got to go to bed because I got to get up at 5:30 tomorrow morning to go to a race. And my wife's been meal prepping with us. It's been great, and that's awesome to hear, man. How much has your wife lost? If she's okay talking about it, how much has she lost?
Honestly, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure she's down around probably anywhere from like the 60 to 80, maybe 100 pound mark.
That's awesome, man. That's great. That's great to hear. That's great.
Yeah. Did she start at the same time as you, or did she after she saw you making this progress, she was like, "I'm going to do it too," like my wife would, or something like that?
We started together. We were both kind of like working out and trying to be active. But after my weight loss surgery, she actually decided to follow suit. And but we've both been kind of on different journeys at the same time, but just supportive each other. Like, we don't go to the gym together. We don't work out together, but we'll do the runs together. But like, she's not in it for the time. Like, I'm in there to try to beat my time every time that I do it. Sure. That's just who I am as a person. I'm competitive in nature.
Yeah. That's big, man. So, oh man, that's awesome to hear. So, you talked about the triathlon and the Tough Mudder, and you said you had other ambitions. Is there anything else on your bucket list you want to get?
Not this year. Hell, I've been thinking about trying to train and do some and try out for the Ninja Warrior just for the hell of it.
Oh man, I don't know if I'll ever be at that point.
It's addicting,
sick,
isn't it? You sit there and watch it on Netflix. You're just like, all of them. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah.
I sit there and watch. I'm like, oh, let me lose this weight and get a little bit more upper body strength. Maybe I can get through the first round.
Yeah. I'm like, I can't do that. I'm not catching myself in midair with how fat I am yet. No.
Yeah.
These dudes are 150, 160. I'm still too much.
I'm still not strong enough. I'll jump and pull my arm out of socket.
Yeah, that's. I mean, there's no way I can do a pull up. No way.
I can do one.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of myself. I can actually do a pull up now. So
you're better than me. I still can't do one. So fucking ass off that ass.
I can't do a chin up though. That's the weirdest thing because chin ups were always easier growing up, and I can't do a chin up, but I can do a pull up.
Right I truly don't think I've ever been able to do a pull up.
Yeah,
I haven't been able to do either one ever.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I don't really care about it. I care about just losing weight.
I don't care about chin ups and pull ups. I care about weight loss.
My chin's out. Maybe I'll worry about it now.
Oh, I want to be able to do a chin up and pull up. That's why I'm not ready to try to do that ambitious goal. But no, if I were to say another goal, I've been thinking about doing like a half marathon, building up to a marathon. But I'm like, oh, maybe I can eventually try to get in the Boston Marathon. That would be so dope. And I looked up at the time the finishing time to even qualify. I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna fucking do that. And I'm like, there goes that goal.
Is it under 4 hours?
Yeah,
or something
it's like 3 hours and 7 minutes.
Yeah, no thanks.
Oh, wow.
No thanks.
Wait, is there age groups though? Because I'm in the 40s
and
now,
that's
so-
for my age group.
Oh, damn. Yeah, we were gonna do a half marathon to finish off the end of last year, but we decided not to because I don't think we were ready for it.
We should have.
I mean, we would have walked the whole damn thing, you know. But no, that's great to hear, man. Because like, it seems like you're ahead of me with like the fitness side of things. Like, I'm starting to actually like running, which I've even. I mean, you go to like 6 months ago on here, I talk about how I just absolutely hate running, and I'm starting to.
Running.
Well, and when the weight loss comes, you'll enjoy running more. I keep saying that. The more you lose, the more enjoyable running is.
The finish is the best part, though. Like, for sure. Like,
You've said that since
finishing-
race one.
Yeah,
like the
sure.
sense of accomplishment.
For sure.
Like,
The sense
yeah.
of accomplishment is great, and I'm excited to see you do your first try, man. And
Yeah. I hope you crush it. I really do.
I appreciate that. My wife signed up to be a beer girl afterwards, so she's going to be handing out beer afterwards.
I'm telling you, that's the best part about tries is the free beer and free food.
Yeah.
Donuts and beer taste so good at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah, the one
Let me tell you.
The one in Chicago had Portillo's afterwards. Yeah, there's nothing hits quite like that, like 8 a.m. beer after a race.
I feel like I'm in college again.
And a hot dog and some Portillos.
Hell yeah. So I know you do a lot of running. Have you been doing a lot of swimming, like getting ready for the triathlon? Because I mean, that's going to be here before you know it.
Yeah, not as much as I'd like to yet. Starting to get into it. I had to find a pool because the bay is kind of cold right now. So I don't feel like swimming in there yet.
Yeah, didn't you guys get snow a couple weeks ago?
Not here.
Not here.
Not
okay. Okay. Yeah.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah.
Clearwater Beach with snow on it would have been crazy.
Yeah, no, it was north of here. Thank God, but it did get down to like the 40s.
Damn, that's crazy. Because my grandparents lived in like outside of Tampa, in between Tampa and Orlando, and I just remember going down there to visit, and I was just like, people live here. Because I would go in like the summer, so it was like crazy.
So, which beach is your favorite beach? Because I've had family live in Tampa too, and we always argue which beach is our favorite. So,
our favorite is Passagrille, which is right south of St. Pete Beach.
Okay. Yeah. Indian Rock was always mine, but I haven't been to that one, so
I don't know what any of these are.
Indian Rocks, it's another smaller, peaceful one. It's a good one. It is a good one. Yeah. Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, mostly just locals. Yep.
So is there like a, as far as your goals, is there like a weight loss goal or a fitness goal in mind you have, or are you just kind of just seeing how it goes?
At this point, I'm just kind of seeing how it goes. My main goal was just to get to 250 pounds, and I exceeded that. So, and then I had some skin removal surgery. I wish I could have had more because I feel like I'm eventually going to have some more loose skin, but I did that well. I took advantage of having health insurance, so I used it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Awesome.
How rough, because I've been kind of looking at skin removal surgery. How rough was the recovery? I've heard it's not fun.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm just going to be honest. The first week was okay.
Yeah.
The second week, I started to regret having the surgery.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean,
because it sidelines you for a while, right? Like you can't really do a whole lot
for a couple months. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. And especially depending on how much they take and if they do the fat removal with it too, like maybe a little lipo. I had drainage tubes coming out of me for about a month and a half, and that part wasn't fun.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Just talk him out of it, Bob. I can see his face. He's like all excited about it. He's like, oh man.
I just keep wearing my compression tanks. Because like the one thing, like when I run now, dude, like my fucking gut is flopping in the wind now, like because it's all hanging down, like it's just losing all this weight. And granted, we did it in a short amount of time, and I hope it'll tighten up with time. But yeah, it's something I've been looking at on the back burner. I haven't talked about it on here, but
yeah.
I everything I see is like it's no joke. Like the recovery, was it worse than your weight loss surgery?
The weight loss surgery wasn't that bad. but I give you guys kudos for doing it the way you guys are doing it too. You know, I needed help. You know, there's always tools to help with weight loss, and that was just a tool that I had to use.
Oh, there's no. I don't consider that cheating or anything.
No.
Which I know a lot of people talk shit about, dude. You used a tool to get to where you wanted to be.
Yeah.
We're fat shaming each other into doing this. That's essentially what we've done.
We're accountability buddies.
Yeah, accountability buddies. But it's tough, dude. And like I've looked at it, and because I wasn't even at my heaviest when we started this, like even close. I don't even know what my heaviest was. I'm sure it was 340-ish, and I had looked at weight loss because my doctor had suggested it to me in the past, like weight loss surgery. And I was just like, I'm going to ignore it and just keep eating like shit because this is awesome. But
right.
It is awesome. Though.
It is. But the feeling like you said of finishing a race or finishing a triathlon, that feels better than eating pretty much anything. There's some things
extending our life by tens of years.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm still a fat kid at heart, though. I still love food. It's just you got to be careful with what you eat and how much you at the same time.
Yeah. So like, how long ago was the weight loss surgery? You said it was like 2020.
Yeah, it was. The weight loss surgery was, I can't remember if it was June or July of 2022, 23.
Gotcha. So like
February of 24 was the year after. So yeah, something like that. My days are my times are a little bit mixed up on it.
No, you're good. So like nowadays, like, do you still feel the benefits of it? Or are you counting calories? Or are you counting your macros? Or what are you doing to lose weight now?
Oh, I still feel the benefits of it. I still get full really quick and easy. I kind of got myself in, I'm a creature of habit. I got myself into a routine, and I've been in the same routine now for a couple of years. I wake up at 3:30, 4 a.m. every day. I go to the gym, then I work.
I'm not a morning person at all. I'm trying to force myself to do it this year. And I'm feeling good that I'm getting up at like 6:45 now. So, yeah.
That's every morning for me with kids.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
You got any kiddos?
No. That's one thing that I haven't had. And
me either, dude.
I will tell you, like losing the weight and stuff, I think, helpful, not because you can have more time for the gym and stuff. So yeah.
I mean, it is, I can go whenever I please.
Yeah.
Where Charles has got 3 kids and a wife at home, so
3-hour drive every day to work.
Yeah, that too. Well, you'll be moving
out.
A
3-hour drive to work. Jesus.
Well, it's like an hour and a half there and back.
Yeah.
Each
way an hour and a half.
Because like I live about an hour from him, and he lives like a half hour past me, or he works a half hour past where I live.
Yeah. So I live in Maryville, Illinois, and I drive to Wildwood every day. I don't know if you know where Wildwood is, but it's out in Baldwin.
Yeah. I know where that's at. Yeah. It's a nice little drive there.
It sucks with traffic, man. It sucks with traffic.
Yeah. But
in Florida, that'd probably be a 3-hour drive one way.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I just remember going to visit my grandparents, going from the like Sarasota airport or something. I forgot which airport. We flew Allegiant out of Belleville and flew into like Orlando, I guess, and just getting to the airport. It took like 4 hours sometimes, and it's just like, God, I could have driven to Chicago in this amount of time.
Yeah.
But
well, it's good. You gotta have the pass, so you stay in the fast lane, right? You can tell when tourists are in town because they just go in the slow lane. So,
but yeah, man, it's been awesome. I mean, because like I said, I hadn't seen you in years, and then I saw you pop up on my Instagram, like, and it had to be 2020 or so, like when you first started like losing weight the first time, and it's been amazing to see, dude. And like you said, awesome. We inspired you to do triathlon. You inspired me. Like I was like, man, Dan is fucking killing it. I need to get my fucking shit together, dude. Like this is awesome to see. So it's.
Well, I'm glad we're all inspiring each other. It's keeping the circle going.
That's right, man. I was gonna say we should look and see if we can go down there and do a triathlon with them sometime.
I'm down.
If you like it, if you like your first one, I don't think.
I'm sure I'll like it. There's a Fort DeSoto. If you know about Fort DeSoto Park, look it up. It's in Florida. It's down in my area. They do a triathlon series as well, and it would be out on the beach, a calmer bay, calmer open water too.
See, he's too afraid of
gators.
Sharks. He's too afraid of sharks and gators.
Any gators?
Yeah.
There's, I mean, not right there, but there's gators everywhere in Florida. East Florida.
See,
don't lie to me, Bob. Yeah. So we can do one, but you're gonna come up to about Tennessee line, okay? And we'll do one together around there, okay?
Zigzag. You don't run in a straight line. You got to zig and zag.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Like, no. He's like deathly afraid of like sharks and alligators. I'm like, dude, like you're more likely to like die in a plane crash.
Yeah, but the thing is I'm less likely if I don't fucking even fuck around and find out, okay? Like it's just that graph is going to hit you sometime, okay? And I don't want to hit me with a gator or shark.
This is the same guy who wants to scuba dive.
Well, yeah.
There's sharks in the ocean.
There's more sharks scuba diving than doing a triathlon down here.
Exactly. We'd scare them away. I'll work on it, dude, because I think it'd be fun to go down to Florida.
It would be a lot of fun until someone gets their fucking leg bit off. And then we're like, oh, should have listened to Chuck.
We need to worry more about us having heart attacks doing this than sharks.
Yeah.
That's what we need to be worried about.
Valid point. Valid point.
Yeah, no, but it's like I said, it's been great to see the progress you made, and just keep it going, dude. Keep killing it. I'm rooting for you for your first triathlon. I think you're gonna like it if you. Oh, one last question. What bike you got now?
Yeah, what bike?
I want to get a new bike, but right now I'm riding a Marin Manitou mountain bike, I think.
Yeah. Yep. After that first try and you're getting passed by like 60-year-old ladies on race bikes, you're like, you start looking.
Yeah.
And we both bought race bikes at the end of last year.
I'm not going to, and this guy, I don't know if you followed or tried this our podcast, but he's like, a bike's not going to make that big of a difference. 3 to 4 miles an hour, just right off the dot. Okay. Like I did a mountain bike. I had a Trex dual sport for both races. And you just sit there and you just see people barely pedaling and they're just right by you. And you're like, man, fuck that person. Man, fuck that person. Like, I got to get a bike. Like, it's just so like, it takes you from here. You're like, I'm doing good. And you're like, man, senior citizen just passed me.
Oh, wow.
and they're smoking me right now. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, we both got our new race bikes, and then we went out and did 30 miles like it was nothing. An average was like 16, 17 miles an hour. And I was like, maybe it does make kind of a difference.
Yeah, and we weren't even gassed at the end. We were racing at the end. Like, I was just like, this is so much easier.
Yeah. But I look forward to seeing the post when you finish.
For sure. I might actually rent a bike. There's a triathlon store that's opening up near me, and they're gonna be renting bikes. So I might rent a bike to try out, and if I like it, I'll probably just buy it.
That's what Alex did when we were in Chicago.
Yeah,
because he had a bike malfunction on the way.
Yeah,
out.
It fell off the back of my truck and got run over on the interstate on the way to Chicago.
Can't make this shit up, man. Can't make this shit up.
It's in my garage, so when we build out more of the studio, I want to hang it up behind us.
That's fucking great.
Yeah, I felt horrible about it. I still feel horrible about it, but it happens.
But he did get to ride like a $10,000 Ridley or something like that. Yeah, so like he was like, man, this bike was awesome. I'm like, I'm riding a $500 mountain bike, you know?
Exactly. But Dan, dude, I really, really appreciate you coming on.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Been great
thanks for having me, guys. This has been a pretty cool experience.
Seems like everybody I meet from Freeburg, all you midgets are pretty cool, you know?
Yeah, for the most part.
I mean, we're midgets. That's why.
Yeah, we have to have a good sense of humor.
Yeah,
and with all the wild shit that went on with our teachers. There is that, too.
Just a small town wildness, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. I think that because I got into partying pretty big time too. I think that was just kind of the thing to do in Freeburg.
Well, I've been there once, and there's probably nothing else to do.
Not really.
Nothing else to do but drink.
Exactly.
I guess meth too, but I'm glad neither one of you did that.
Yeah,
I'm glad you guys missed that bubble.
No, we were good at drinking. That's for sure. That's for sure.
If we went the other way, we wouldn't have teeth and probably not having this conversation right now.
Exactly.
Well, no, because you'd both be $150 right now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I'll take my teeth. I'll take my teeth.
You can have implants.
Yeah, that's true.
See, I told you were going to have fucking fun on this.
Yeah,
it was a good time. It was definitely a good time.
Thank you so much, bub.
Yeah. Well, Dan, like I said, it was great catching up, dude. We'll have to check in on you again after you finish your try. And
I'll definitely have you on again so you can tell us how it went, bub.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe I can talk my wife into making a guest appearance.
Yeah. If she wants to, no pressure. Don't feel obligated to anything.
Or both of you at the same time, so I
can probably tell me to fuck off later, but it's okay.
Well, don't worry. I'm about to go upstairs and be told to get fucked off and not be able to kiss my wife because my beard's gone. So.
In 3 days, she's gonna be like, "Oh, I like it."
No, he thinks he knows my wife, and she hates it. She's
my wife was like, "Oh, if I kiss a 14-year-old boy."
It might do it.
She was last night. She's like, "Do you want me to shave my head? Do you want me to shave my head?" Yeah. All right.
She shaved half of it one time, didn't she?
Yeah, but that's way different.
Nope, not same.
Different. I'm still just keep staring at myself in the camera. I'm just like, God, I fucking look so weird.
I think he was trying to figure out who the hell you were whenever we got on thing. He's like, that sounds like Scott, but who the hell is that guy?
Yeah, it's taking some getting used to. It's been about an hour and a half now, but yeah. All right, well, Dan, we'll let you go.
See you.
Thanks
Bob.
again, dude. This was a good time. We'll follow you, and we'll link up again soon.
Yeah, for sure, man. You guys have a good night. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks for coming on, Bob.
Bye.
All right, bye.
And we're back. Thanks again for Dan for coming on.
Thank you, Dan.
Go follow him on Instagram. His journey's been awesome to see. It's great to see him doing well. I didn't know he got that big. That's awesome to see all the progress he's made. It's unbelievable.
Crushing 200 pounds, dude.
It's unbelievable, dude. But we just got back from a pretzel eating break. I got pretzels fucking all over me. The ranch really grew on me, by the way. They're all good.
They are.
But
thank you, Telsey Pretzel.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, the people who bought
and to your aunt for bringing them.
Yeah, thank you, Aunt Julie.
But it is February 3rd as of us recording this, and as for those that watched last week, we spun the wheel. No energy drinks this month. Hasn't been great. It has not been great.
I've been experimenting with it all year so far, but it sucks now that I can't have one even if I want one.
Yeah. The morning of the race, I got up early and went out to my fridge in the garage and grabbed one, and thankfully realized it and put it back.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I would tell you if I cheated, but I've been drinking iced coffee, just black, and then putting in my protein powder. Coffee, really, the caffeine gets to me, unlike Monster.
A lot quicker.
Where I'm just wired for a bit. And I was feeling, I'm starting to enjoy it. I'm starting to even enjoy it just black. I drank a little bit of it today. It is, of course, Kirkland, Costco. Shout out Costco brand.
Of course.
The one thing I'm afraid of is I'm not going to like Monster when I go to have one in March 1st. I truly am afraid of that.
I think if we completely cut carbonated drinks out for a month.
I'm not doing that.
Well, I know.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to do that.
I'm saying if we tried to do that,
I'm not going to do it.
We probably wouldn't like them when we went back.
Because you said that multiple times. That we should have just had no caffeine for a month. And I just straight up, that's the one thing I will not agree to do.
Well, it's a diet. It's good for diets. So no, I'm not okay with that either.
Yeah, no, there's no way, dude. Diet Pepsi and zero sugar Dr. Pepper and Diet Coke and zero sugar Monster are the few things that I really look forward to ingesting now. So yeah. That's a no.
You're welcome.
I'm more addicted to that than anything else. Yeah. Caffeine. So it just would be a bad time. I wouldn't have fun. And this is all about having fun and looking stupid with my beard gone.
You look great. Everybody needs to post great comments about this because he's got to shave it for a week every morning.
Mm-hmm.
And
I had to go buy a razor and shave.
I want him to keep going.
There's no way that's going to happen. There's no way. Just looking at myself on the monitor over there, I was like, oh. God, I look fucking terrible. I mean, granted, like I said, it hasn't been long. But how is the no energy drinks been? It's probably been a good thing due to the gout.
Yeah. Because I always blame gout for it. Because I took a week off from energy drinks at the beginning of the year, and then
came back.
Came back hard on my energy drinks because they released 2 new flavors from Monster, and I was just crushing.
I am weirded out by how much I like that one that we had last week.
The Ultra Blue Hawaiian, whatever, it's so good. And
It's really good.
I'm probably gonna start having dreams about it now because
I looked at it when I was at the gas station the other day.
just stroked it while you're going through the aisles.
I was like, what if it's like only here for a certain amount of time? I'll just keep it in my fridge, but nah. But
I think it's here to stay for at least a year. But,
I hope. But I think it was a good thing to spin for this month. I'm really worried about like no carnivore during, we talked about it before, like a bunch of triathlons and stuff, but whatever.
Well,
we'll find out as we get there. And then we're just more wild magic spots where we make it up on the spot. We did finish our 5 miles. I think we talked about that last week. We both did. You did like the day of, right? Yeah. So we both got our 5 miles in last month.
Gotta keep that up.
So hopefully we make it through unscathed and we won't have to do a new energy drink again. Charles is reaching for them damn pretzels again. Which one we got? This is
Garlic,
yeah.
It's so good, guys.
They are good. When you stop eating like shit, though.
Telsey pretzel. Go online, order them. You get the garlic. It will be the best pretzel you've ever had.
I wouldn't go that far, but it is good.
If it was
like I said, I'm partial to Dots.
If that was sitting next to Dots, which one would you choose?
Dots.
What if it was a 4-pack for the same price as the one thing?
Oh, Dots are too expensive.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Dots are too expensive, but I love the taste of them because they're soaked in butter, and like pretzels are like a fairly healthy snack
until you get Dots.
They came out with like Cheetos, like Dots Cheetos. I don't like them.
I didn't try them, but I saw them.
I don't like them. I thought I would love them.
Guess who else came out with balls? Cheetos.
I think they've had those for. Oh no, they haven't.
It's a Valentine's Day special.
Oh, I should
cheese balls.
Yeah, I should have brought them down, dude. I got like these protein like Cheetos from Aldi.
Are they good?
They're all right, but like I've been making sandwiches and stuff like for lunch, and they're pretty good.
Nice.
And they're really low calorie.
Nice.
But the no energy drinks is going. It's only 3 days. Not a fan, but to be honest, like if this gets me to like coffee, this is a win for me, dude.
It is because coffee's healthier for you.
Yeah, and I was telling you, like, now that I'm putting protein powder in it, like, and I'm drinking it like first thing when I get up, I consider that eating breakfast because it's like 115 calories or whatever. I'm starving by like 11. I hate it. And like my thing is, like, I never eat breakfast, and I consider this eating breakfast, and I think it just gets me going and makes me hungrier way faster.
All right.
Than not eating.
So I'm going to do something crazy just for you in solidarity, since you shaved in solidarity for me. I've never drank a full cup of coffee. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm just like, yeah, that's gross.
You have a bunch of protein powder. Put some protein powder in it, dude. It's good.
I will do it tomorrow. I will try it just for you.
Make sure you mix the fuck out of it, though.
Just for you.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Can I do it warm, though? I think warm might be better. I don't know.
Probably. I just don't have the patience for hot coffee.
Okay.
That's why I do iced coffee, because I don't want to wait for it to be made. I don't want to wait for it to cool down. When I get up and I go to like hang out with my cats and like scroll through Instagram and stuff, I want to take sips right away. I don't want to fucking make something and wait. Like, I think that's the reason that I stop.
I'm done. You were saying?
I don't have the patience for it. I have the patience for smoking meat overnight, but not to wait for coffee to cool down. I don't know what my deal is, but
that was a good one.
That was a good one. But and plus Steffi's making you octopus balls.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, during our break, our pretzel eating break, we went upstairs. Steffi is super not pumped about the beard, by the way.
I think she is.
She's not. She is. She is not.
She is.
At all. She's not at all. But yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting. Work tomorrow is gonna be funny because I'm going in for a meeting. It's gonna be an interesting day. With my gobble out.
Pretty good.
So I did learn that my double chin's still here. So I know, so just gonna go back. But in a week.
No, he's not.
Yes, I am. In denial. But anyways, one thing we didn't even think about, and we talked about for a minute, but I forgot to even think about, is our question of the week.
Ooh.
I don't have anything locked and loaded ready to go. Do you?
Well, let's take a 2-minute pause. So
All
we
right.
can think.
We'll be back here in just a...
Let me pretzel on that
Oh
for a
my
second.
God, stop eating pretzels! Back from pretzel break number 2. Just I'm motivated to not be 100 pounds down again, I guess, today.
All right.
So we had some time to think about our questions.
I got one for you.
Hit me up.
You ready for this?
Mhm.
So, kind of thought about Golden Compass with this, right? The movie that flopped, but I wish
I
they'd
have
made more.
the book and I started it and I couldn't get into it. I've heard the book is great. The trilogy.
What would your ideal companion animal be?
Dog.
Like, out of all the badass animals out there, like...
Dogs. Dogs
Okay.
are my favorite.
Okay.
I mean, like a bear would be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I love dogs. I love dogs, dude.
Okay. That's cool.
Like a dire wolf.
Ooh. No, we throwing Game of Thrones in with it too.
Yeah. Is it real or can it be not real?
It's whatever. Like, it could be a flying monkey, you know.
Velociraptor, then.
That's an animal, not red.
Yeah.
No, okay.
No, I think I'm sticking with dog. It would be Boba, my dog. I love her. She's my favorite.
A wolf is cool.
Dire wolf would be pretty sick.
Dire wolf would be bad, especially how big they are.
So it depends. Like what is this in reference to? Like, are you going on an adventure?
It's like your spirit animal, the one that walks with you through the rest of your life.
Oh, it'd be Boba.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking horse, just because I wouldn't have to walk the rest of my life.
There you go. Yeah.
Definitely would be either a Bengal tiger or a snow leopard, because I love both.
I don't know why that's what I pictured when you like a Bengal tiger or something.
Yeah. I love cats. I love big cats.
Yeah. I love small cats. I love Gumby.
Oh, I love small
little
cats.
Gumby. Okay, so here's mine.
All right.
What is something you have done, felt, or seen, etc., that you wish you could experience for the first time again?
I know what Scott's going to say. Smoking your first cig. No, I'm joking.
No, I wish I could go back in time and be like, don't do that.
Don't do that. Yeah. That's a great question.
There's so many things that I'm thinking of. I don't even know what my answer is going to be. There's a lot.
There is. Like, you can go with candies. You can go with foods.
You can go with relations with a female.
Yeah. I didn't want to go with that. Okay.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
or Saul. Like, I don't know, man. I've seen some really cool things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's your answer to your question? Are you still thinking?
Watching Lost for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Or like reading
Yeah.
like reading Red Rising was really good.
If I could go back, like if I could forget everything I've read and go back and reread it all again, like The Forgotten Realms by R.A. Salvatore, like Red Rising, like Game of Thrones before he stopped writing them, you know.
Yeah, the reason I don't think Red Rising is because it's not done. Yeah. I'm still experiencing it. You know what I mean? I don't know the whole story.
But there's been so many badass things that have happened.
Oh, right? I know.
And you can't get mad anymore about what happened, you know, what Lysander did and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like that.
We'll see.
Like food, what I wish I could go back and try again for the very first time when it comes to food. Man.
I don't know if there's even a food one up there for me because you can just get it again.
Yeah, but it's not like the first time. Like, you know, the first time you have like an awesome flavored ice cream or
I don't know. Maybe I don't think of
the first time
that
I
way.
had ramen in Japan and it was 10 times better than any ramen I've ever had here. Like, I don't know. Or even a drink, like trying Mountain Dew for the first time again. Or Surge when you were a kid.
I hated soda when I was a kid, which is so not Scott.
I only drank Jousta until it went out of business. Like, I wish it was still around so I could go back and that would be a real life one for me because it'd be like having it for the first time again. I think books. We both read so much, or maybe watching the original 3 Star Wars for the first time again, or the Harry Potters.
Yeah,
you know,
reading Harry Potter's for the first time would be a good one.
Yeah,
and there's like a lot of like Red Dead Redemption 2, the video game, like replaying that.
Oh yeah, replaying like the original OG Resident Evil on PlayStation 1.
Yeah,
like when you're 12 and it scares you because the doors are opening all Yeah.
I did replay through Grand Theft Auto 5 last year again, or maybe the year before. It didn't hit the same. Because Grand Theft Auto 5 is up there as far as Red Dead Redemption 2 is the best video game ever made, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
I guess
playing that again for the first time, or like along this, like the feeling of finishing that first triathlon was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Even though I was mad because you beat me.
Get used to it. I don't know, man. You said those, but I think Super Mario, like going through and playing Super Mario Brothers 3 again, my little brother would be awesome. Like that's still to this day my favorite video game of all time.
I know what it is. I know what my answer is. Definitive answer.
All right.
Relive Christmas Day, like 1999 or 8. I remember it had just dumped a ton of snow on us. It was like a white Christmas, which we never get anymore and probably never will again. And I got a lava lamp, which I was like jacked about. And I got an N64 with Shadows of the Empire Star Wars. And I was up in my room. I think I got a TV too. Because I remember the TV was like on the floor. Like it was, the TV VCR combo with the lava lamp right next to it, playing Shadows of the Empire up till like 4 a.m. and it was the level where you beat IG-88.
Okay.
And I was stuck there. I wish I could relive that day again. That was like the quintessential Christmas for me. When I think of Christmas, that's the first thing I think of. It was like, Christmas doesn't hit the same now that we're adults, but that one was special. That one was a special one.
So if I'm going to pick a non-Christmas without my kids and go back to when I was a kid, it would definitely be a few years before you, because it would have been when me and my brother, this huge box was sitting beside the Christmas tree, and we had like maybe 5 or 6 other boxes, and what we knew were tennis rackets because of the way they were shaped. And it's like 25 Sega Genesis games, and we just got a Sega. And I still have.
I remember getting my Sega too.
Every single one of those games.
Sega. It was for my birthday.
And
it came with The Lion King, the hardest game ever, which I still don't believe you beat.
It's not the hardest game ever.
It is.
I told you the one game I haven't beat, Jurassic Park. I don't know how to kill the T-Rex at the end. We shot it with everything many times.
I played when I had a Sega Genesis. It was the games that I played were that T2 side scroller shooter.
Mm-hmm.
I played the Beavis and Butthead game. I had a bunch of Sonic games, and but mainly my Sega Genesis was a Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah.
Only
Street Fighter 2 Ultimate Edition, I think, is what we have, and Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah, I never got into Street Fighter. It was all Mortal Kombat. I was a Mortal Kombat boy.
My brother,
I remember I was like, I can't wait to grow up and get a Mortal Kombat tattoo. Can't wait.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, we made it our mission to remember every fatality, and then when Mortal Kombat 3 came out, you could do brutalities, animal fatalities. Like, we would.
MK3 Ultimate was so good.
Oh, it was like.
Oh, and NBA Jam. Tournament edition, dude.
No, regular OG.
No way.
Yes. We plugged that bad boy in like 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm like 89-0 still on mine, but you don't always use yours because you use like Air or Bud, so you get the special characters and
like
stuff.
Bill Clinton and shit.
Yeah, you get Bill Clinton.
Reptile,
you get the dog
for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I think you get the dog or something, Air Bud. So we would do that. Who was your team on NBA Jam?
The Bulls.
Mine was the Hornets.
The Hornets is known as the best team in the game, like because the developers were.
That was my team back in the day.
Yeah, and also on the tournament edition, I played as the rookies just because there were so many people on the team.
Yeah.
But no, the Bulls. I mean, I was a diehard Bulls fan as a kid.
Low key.
Yeah.
The Cavs were really good too because they had Mark Price who could shoot from anywhere.
I did like playing as the Supersonics as well because I like being Sean Kemp.
Oh, he could dunk anywhere. Yeah. Yep.
Sean Kemp was one of my favorites growing up.
Yeah.
But I think that. I mean, then of course, like I'd love to experience marrying Steffi again, but
with no beard.
No, not that. I think Steffi wouldn't even come down the aisle. You can't see. For those of you that can't see that are listening, I've just been nonstop rubbing my face. I'm making like my face raw. I'm rubbing it so much.
I haven't shaved in over 3 months. I'm over here rubbing my face because I missed it.
Has it really been 3 months? Yeah, I guess it started in November.
Yeah, well, but before that, in October I started growing it.
Yeah, because I trimmed mine up in the beginning of November.
Yeah,
and that was the last time I trimmed it or cut my hair. My hair is way shorter too. Kind of wish I would have gone a little bit shorter, to be honest.
Did you ever play the game Cool Spot?
Yeah, I remember I rented it from Blockbuster as a kid.
I have that game. It's one of my favorite games of all time too.
I vaguely remember. I remember the Beavis and Butthead game that I rented. It was the same time.
Jam.
Earthworm. Oh my god!
Come on, man! Come on! That was a tough game too, but it was a fun game.
He was in a Clay Fighter 63 in the third, one of the worst rated games on N64. But I got that Christmas, and I played as Earthworm Jim all the time. It was awesome.
I have Clay Fighter, whatever came on Sega. I have that.
Yeah,
it's one of the worst games ever, but it's so addicting.
Yeah, it was good. And you unlocked like Sumo Santa and stuff.
I don't know. I don't think we played it enough to do that.
But one thing I will say, so I think that's going to about do it for today. But I will say it was 70 degrees today, which is wild. It's February 3rd. I'm starting to not like cold weather, and I'm really enjoying it being warm again. Just because I want to get out. Playing pickleball is so fun. I want to start riding our bikes again.
Yeah.
Running outside.
All the snow.
Honestly, I think I like running in the cold more than the hot. But we'll see whenever it gets hot again.
Yeah, that'll change.
We'll see. But anyways, I think that's going to do it. Make sure to like. Oh, shit. Better Together. It's off and going. It's off and going. Join us. You can still join. Matt, talking to you. You came on last week. You need to join our weightless competition. It's off and going. I had a commanding lead with the steps, but people came in and just crushed me yesterday. I thought it was going to be good.
Oh, yeah?
Because you don't have any. I don't think your shit's connected because you don't know how to technology.
Well, no, I've got this new phone. I got to reconnect.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. E-bagging complete. I'll see you next week with a freshly fucking shaved beard again.
Yes. Later.
Bye-bye.